Riley, first of all, you're not bothering me. And no, I don't have an assistant replying to things, although I'm looking like I may end up needing one eventually. But, I wish I could wave a magic wand and make things better for you. It's just a awfully hard path you've chosen for anybody. I've said it many times when I've given speeches to groups and talks in front of people that getting a foot in the door in animation and games is lumped in with that. Numerically, it's easier to get into the NBA because there are more professional basketball players in the NBA than there are people that successfully work in animation or games. So it's not always just a matter of how talented you are. I've listened to your takes. They are better than most beginners. They're still not as polished as you would need to be to compete against the people that are doing the day-to-day work in Hollywood. But, there's, like I said to many people, you as well, you can't wrap your career around getting anywhere in animation because, again, there's so few people that do it and so few jobs that even the people that are the best at it, Billy West and Tom Kane and Jim Cummings, none of us make a living doing just cartoons. You'd have to have half a dozen lead roles on lead series at a time to make enough money to live in L.A. So as much fun as it is and as cool as the attention is that you get when you do a cartoon, it's really just icing on the cake. The cake, which is what you want to be able to make a living on, is commercials. And there's not a whole lot of animated voices in commercials unless, it's Tony the Tiger or, the British butler or a French chef or something like that. But again, those are few and far between. If you really want to try to figure out a way to make a living as a voiceover guy, you need to work on a commercial read and a commercial reel because that's where the money is. That's how you'll pay your mortgage. The cartoon stuff will be how you go on vacation. Again, I can't remember what I've told you and what I haven't, but check out a website called voicebank.net. Voicebank.net. On there is the demo reels of every working voiceover guy in America. And you can sit there and spend days listening to demo reels, and you'll start to find a pattern. You'll find voices that are similar to yours in your range and can kind of do the things you might be able to do. And there's no copyright involved. So if you hear a commercial on a demo that you think you could duplicate, just write it down and find some music that's similar and put it together. I know it's frustrating because everybody wants to go straight from where they are to SpongeBob, but it just doesn't work that way. Tom Kane was doing many other things before he landed SpongeBob. I was working in L.A. for 2 years doing other things before I landed my first cartoon role. So, it's not just you. It's the way it is for a lot of people. Yeah, sure, there are some people that walk in and land a lead role the next day, but that's kind of like getting hit by lightning. So don't get discouraged. Your takes that you sent me are certainly better than average for most people who are beginning. I don't even know what to tell you because there's nothing particularly wrong that you're doing that just sounds you still have to practice some more. As I say, though, don't waste all your time worrying on making certain characters sound great. Go for a commercial reel, because on a day-to-day basis, I don't do cartoons. If you just numerically count the number of sessions I do in a year, I'm not a cartoon guy. I'm a commercial guy. Today, I've done 3 sessions. I did something for Walmart, I did something for McDonald's, and I did something for Smurfs, too. And all 3 of them were commercials. I did a trailer for Smurfs, and I did 2 commercials for Walmart and McDonald's, and all of them were straight voices. Anyway, I hope this helps some. Don't give up. But as I say, you need to sort of focus on things. And you're in Texas, which, by the way, is one of the few places where they do voiceover work that's cartoony for the anime stuff. I think it's mostly in Austin, if I'm not mistaken. But that'd be a great way to sort of see if you can get a foot in the door there. But again, you might have to actually live where it is. I don't know if they'll let people do it remotely. But Funimation is what it's called. I think it's the big name in ADR work. Funimation. It doesn't pay real well, but it's certainly a great experience. They might want to find out where they are and see if you're close enough to, try to go for some auditions. Hope this helps. Keep at it, man.